Will Vinny Jr. win the Ballon d'Or, or is it going to get stolen from him at the very end? Today, we are going to be talking about something that is very controversial, a lot of opinions. Hold on, before we get into the video, be sure to drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and that noti bell, guys. I would 100% appreciate that. Now, a lot of people have their favorites already. A lot of people think there's a certain player that is going to win it. With the Copa America happening, with the Euros happening, many people are not sure who is going to win it. There should be only one person on the list, and that's Vinny Jr. Let's just be honest. Vinny Jr.'s season with Real Madrid is absolutely insane. He did great. He was very, very decisive in the Champions League. He had some great moments in La Liga as well. Ultimately, one of the most influential players for Madrid this season. On top of that, scoring in the Champions League as well. I mean, it's big. It's big. For a good amount of time, the only two people up there was Vinny and Jude. And now with the Copa America, and now with the Euros happening, the list has kind of expanded for some. But realistically, I still think Vinny Jr. should be up there. Let me just go over some of the players that are on the list, right? So prior to the Copa America and the Euros, we had Vinny Jr., Jude Bellingham, Kylian Mbappe, Harry Kane, Florian Wirtz, Phil Foden, Lionel Messi. I mean, some reason that Messi's always included in the list, and Toni Kroos. We'll get to Messi in a little bit. Trust me, we have a lot to say about Messi. Not a lot, but a few opinions. A few of these players have been eliminated from these competitions. Vinny Jr., Brazil, has been eliminated. Kylian Mbappe with France has also been eliminated. Harry Kane is still in. Jude Bellingham is still in. They're in the final. English or Spanish. Let's not forget, right? Let's not forget that the Ballon d'Or is not just international competitions. It is also the rest of the season and the international competition. Now, let's start with Germany. Toni Kroos, Florian Wirtz. Florian Wirtz was actually in the running for quite a while. A lot of people said that he actually had a pretty good chance to get the Ballon d'Or because he was on track to win the treble with Leverkusen and Germany, possibly the Euros. Or unfortunately, Leverkusen did not win the treble and Germany was knocked out. Kind of the same deal with Toni Kroos. Had an amazing season with Real Madrid, but unfortunately he was knocked out of the Euros. It does kind of affect him a little bit. Next, we have Kylian Mbappe. You guys already know Kylian Mbappe, France. They had a disappointing Euro campaign. Kylian Mbappe especially had a disappointing. He said it himself, very disappointing in the Euros. I think we can pretty much knock off Kylian Mbappe as a contender for the Ballon d'Or because even though his season with PSG was pretty good, I think he was like the top goal scorer for the season again. It's nothing new with PSG and Mbappe. He did nothing crazy in the Euros, so we can check him off the list. Now we're gonna get into the Vinny Jr. talk, right? Vinny Jr. so far still for me the leading candidate, but a lot of people said that because he got knocked out with Brazil, he is out of the race for the Ballon d'Or. And yeah, it really isn't that. I mean, yes, Vinny Jr. was not the best, but neither was Brazil, right? Neither was Brazil. Brazil had a disappointing campaign. Honestly, if we're talking realistic, everyone in the Euros is having a disappointing campaign. I mean, Jude Bellingham isn't being the best. I mean, yeah, he scored that bicycle kick, but other than that, he's been kind of mid, if we're going to be honest. Vinny Jr. kind of the same deal with Brazil. And then we have Kylian Mbappe did nothing with France. These are the contenders, right, for the Ballon d'Or before the Euro and the Copa America happened. Florian Wirtz, kind of the same deal. He had a good Euro, but got knocked out. Toni Kroos, kind of the same deal. Phil Foden hasn't been too amazing game changer with England. Harry Kane, kind of the same deal. I mean, we got a pattern going on here. Even, I mean, I'm going to talk about it. Even Messi, who for some reason, somehow, is being talked about as a candidate for the Ballon d'Or, even though he plays in MLS. Nothing against MLS. I mean, I myself live in America, but we got to acknowledge the facts, right? Lionel Messi is not having the best campaign with Argentina at all. It hurts me to say this, it really does, but if Argentina win this championship, I'm scared. I'm scared for Vinny's Ballon d'Or. I really am, because the PR behind Messi, I mean, if you guys thought Jude Bellingham had PR, Messi redefines PR. Don't even get me started with ESPN and Messi. It's insane. If Messi won the Ballon d'Or last year when Haaland came to Man City, literally won everything there is to win, scored the most goals in the Premier League, not only that, breaking the Premier League goal record, did all of that, literally nothing else Haaland could have done, and still lost to Messi. Now, yes, granted, Messi the year before won the World Cup. Okay, you know, it's a good argument, but still, it is tough to lose the Ballon d'Or for Haaland last year. So, I mean, who's to say they're not going to give it to Messi this year for him winning the Copa America? It's a tough topic, guys. You guys got to let me know in the comments, man. Now I want to talk about the ones that started to kind of pop into the question of Ballon d'Or, right? James Rodriguez with Colombia, having a great Copa America. Prior to that, No talk of James. No talk of James. But yet now he's being brought up. I mean, I trust me, as a Madridista, I love James. One of my favorite players that wore the jersey. But he should not be in the race or even in the talk. Yes, he's having a Copa America. Maybe he'll have player of the tournament, but not the Ballon d'Or, guys. Come on. Next up, we have Lamine Yamal. Okay. We all know this guy scored a banger with Spain. He's probably their best player at the moment, their most crucial player, the most game-changing player. He's a standout player for the Euros. Yes, we'll give him a little bit more credit than James Rodriguez, but still, guys, team-wise with Barcelona, they didn't win anything. He was used a lot. He played a lot. He scored a few goals. He's 16 years old. Yes, I understand. There's a lot of hype around Lamine Yamal. Trust me, I'm hyped about him too. Even though he's a rival, technically, player, you can't put him in the topic of the Ballon d'Or just because of a few good performances and one good goal in the Copa America. I mean in the Euros. I mean, you know, come on. So Lamine Yamal, not gonna put him in that conversation. And the last player, at least that I've seen talked about a lot, is Rodri from Spain. Another player that honestly, in my opinion, could have been in the talk to win the Ballon d'Or last year with Man City winning everything. He should have been in that topic, but this year, I mean, Man City, he should not be in the yes, he's having a good Euros. Yes, he's an outstanding player in his position. I honestly don't think he should be in the topic. Maybe player of the tournament, we can add him to for sure, but Ballon d'Or, no. So honestly, it just leads me to Jude Bellingham, Vinny Jr, and Messi. Those are the three players right now. But honestly, if God is good and you know this is not rigged, it's Vinny and Jude. And honestly, if Jude doesn't perform great, if he doesn't have the best game against Spain in the final, if he doesn't score a goal, if England don't win, I think this Ballon d'Or should 100% be Vinny Jr.'s Ballon d'Or. But if Bellingham does all the other things, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close, man. But I don't know, man. I just really hope they don't give it to Messi, because yes, we all think Messi is one of the best. Yes, he has had his moments, but the Messi PR team, ESPN, they gotta let others shine, man. They gotta let others shine. I mean, for God's sakes, Messi's playing the MLS. It's time, guys. It's time to just get him out of that conversation. But that's just my opinion. You guys let me know in the comments. What do you guys think? Am I crazy, or should Vinny Jr. win the Ballon d'Or? You guys let me know in the comments. Drop a like in the video. Hit that subscribe button. And without further ado, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.